Hello guys, and welcome to my video. So for today I am doing this smoky dark eye for you guys and a dark lip. It is very fall out here in Washington. It is rainy, it is cold, it is gray, and it just makes you want to cuddle up and watch a movie and drink some hot chocolate. So I felt like doing a dark kind of smoky look for you guys because that's what I think of when I think of fall. And I wanted to make sure that I used all drugstore products for you guys because who doesn't love drugstore and who doesn't love saving money and using cheaper options? And I know I'm super broke, so drugstore is like all I can really do. So for today's look, I achieved this smoky eye. I'm also not wearing any lashes just to make it like an easier kind of look for you guys. But I will stop rambling, and if you are interested in how I achieve this look, go ahead and keep watching and we'll get started. Alrighty guys, so let's get started. Can I just say I don't think I have ever looked more Hispanic in my life. The hoops and everything, I just feel like I look super Latina right now. So I'm going to start off with my Matte and Poreless foundation, and this is in the shade 228. It's my go-to, and it looks like it's actually out, so let's hope that there's still some in here. So as you guys can tell from the title, this is an all drugstore tutorial. The only thing that isn't going to be drugstore are my brushes because they're all Sigma brushes, but I do think that these are more on the affordable spectrum as far as brushes go, and as always you can use XO Claribella at checkout, and that gives you 10% off as well. And I did already off camera go in and do my primer. I did go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer before I started. So I'm just gonna buff this foundation in, and I'm using my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush, and I love this brush to do foundation because not only is it like super big, so it does it really fast, but it gets like really fluffy, especially if you like spray some of your setting spray on it to get it like wet. I just love the way that it kind of like makes the foundation go on. Next, moving on, as you guys know, my favorite is the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser from Maybelline. This is the concealer that is my go-to, but lately I have been drifting towards my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in medium. So lately I like to start off with my Fit Me concealer, and I take this right where the hollows are as well as to highlight. And I'm going to use my favorite concealer brush. This is the Concealer Blend Kabuki F79 brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to tap that in. And I'm going to take some of my Instant Age Rewind concealer, and this is usually I look super tired, so I need to add a little bit more concealer. So I'm going to apply this just like in the hollows of my eyes where I have more darkness. Next, moving on, I'm going to use my Airspun loose face powder, and I'm going to take a tulip shaped brush, and I'm going to apply this under the eyes and wherever I highlighted just a little bit. And I want to take just a small bit onto my forehead and down the nose. Sometimes my T-zone area gets oily throughout the day, so I do like to make sure that I set that area because I don't want to be oily up in here. Am I the only one that has the biggest amount of trouble when it comes to Airspun? It is, when they say loose powder, they mean loose powder because this gets everywhere. I have to put it down on, look at that. That is just full of powder that just wanted to escape. Alrighty, so moving on, now that we have the face all covered and ready to go, I'm gonna move on to a product that I haven't used yet to contour or bronze or whatever. So this is the Pixi and Maryam Maquillaje Glow and Bronze palette. It says Strobe and Bronze, so I'm super excited to use this. So the palette looks like this. You have the 3 bronze shades and the 3 highlight shades. So I'm going to go in with my favorite contour brush. This is the Small Contour F05 brush. Let's just assume that they're all my favorite brushes because I'm going to say that for all of them. And I'm going to take the shade right here, and I'm going to use this to contour my face. I'm gonna use the lighter of the shades, and I'm gonna use that to sort of contour everywhere else in my face. So with that bronzer in, I'm gonna move on to blush, and then I'm gonna go back into the palette and do my highlight. I'm just gonna get into my Milani blush in Awakening Rose. Alright, so before I move on to highlight, I'm gonna set all of that on my face, and I'm gonna use my Makeup Fixing Mist with rose water and green tea from Pixi, and I'm just gonna spritz this on. I'm not gonna lie, this smells like a bathroom to me. Like, it just kind of reminds me of like a very clean, like rosy bathroom. So I actually think I'm gonna use this pink one, and I'm gonna use my Powder Sweep F06 brush to apply this on the highest points of my cheekbones. Using my pinky finger, I'm gonna take that down my nose. So I'm gonna get into my concealer F70 brush and my Instant Rewind, a Maybelline concealer, Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer from Maybelline. And I'm gonna use this to shape out my brow a little bit more, and I'm gonna put it all over my eyelid, and I usually use this as my primer for my eyeshadow. Alrighty guys, so with those eyebrows shaped and the concealer on my lid, I did go in with my translucent powder and just set all of that concealer using my high cheekbone highlighter brush. I literally just took this all over the lid, set everything. I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna use this Pixi palette for the first time. It's in collaboration with It's Judy Time. I know that these palettes have been out for a while, but it's my first time using them, and so I'm super excited because I feel like drugstore palettes are really hit and miss. You know, like I've tried the L'Oreal ones and the Maybelline ones, and I feel like the pigment just isn't there. But I'm very excited to use this Pixi palette because from just looking at it, it looks really pigmented, and It's Judy Time included a lot of shimmer shades as well as matte shades, so it really is the perfect like go-to palette where it has everything you need all in one. So I'm going to take this sort of like pinky color. I'm very bad at describing colors. Using my tapered E35 brush, I'm going to take this as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to get into my E40 brush, and I'm going to take this color right here, and it is a nice purpley shade. I just went in with this color here. Alright, so next I'm going to get into some darker colors, and I'm going to get into Night Night and Awe Snap, which are these two colors here. And I'm going to use those to further deepen up this smoky eye. So to do that, I'm going to get into my blending E25 brush from Sigma. So I'm going to go back in with my E40 brush and the purple color, and then my E35 brush with the pink color, and just go back over those colors to make sure I'm blending everything in together. So with the smokiness kind of done, I'm next going to get into my lid shade, and I'm going to use this middle color here, which is Getaway, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply this just onto that first half of my lid. For my inner corner highlight today, I am going to go back into my Pixi and Maryam Maquillaje palette and use this lavenderish looking shade here. So I'm next going to move on to my under eyes. I'm going to take my Rimmel Exaggerate eye pencil, and this is in the color Rich Brown, and I'm going to take this on the under eyes. So I'm going to take it onto the waterline and a little bit underneath as well, but just on the outer corner. I'm going to take my E55 brush and I'm just going to smoke out that eye pencil I just put in and make sure it's like blended. I'm going to get back into my Pixi palette and I'm going to pick up this purple shade that I used for my crease, and I'm going to use this to further smoke out that brown. I'm also going to take that same eye pencil onto my lash line on the top as well and just slightly smoke it out here in the end where we have the dark color. Alright, so that is it for the eyeshadows. It ended up as a very cranberry smoky eye, which I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be more purpley, but I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm not going to use any false lashes today just to make this tutorial easier, and I feel like since we're not using black liquid eyeliner, you can use that. You don't have to use like lashes. So for my mascara, I'm going to use my Lash Sensational Mascara from Maybelline and my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara from L'Oreal. I already said that. And I'm going to apply it on the top and bottom. Alright, so with that mascara in, this is the finished eye. Very smoky and no lashes, so very easy to achieve. I'm going to zoom you guys out, and the last thing that we have to do are the lips. Alright, so for lips today, I do have two lip options. The first is more of a natural lip, something toned down with, you know, the smoky eye. So I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Lip Contouring Pencil, and this is in 011 Spice. And this is like my natural kind of shade. For my lipstick, I'm going to go in with my Milani lipstick in Bahama Beige. So this is like a good nude color for my skin tone, since it is more on like the brown side. So this is the first option with the nude color and the smoky eyes. The next option is definitely more fall. It's darker. It'll go with that cranberry smoky eye, and that is to go with a brown lipstick. So I'm going to take this Milani liquid lipstick in the color Covet. Alrighty, and this is the look with the dark Covet color from Milani, a brown, really rich brown color. I will say that these liquid lipsticks kind of feel dry on your lips, so if you don't like that, which I mean, I don't know who would, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're not into like the very like dry feeling liquid lipsticks. But yeah, this is the end of the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. It is all drugstore, very affordable, and very smoky and fall. So as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.